almost like it also seems like from the get-go they were planning on this, but there's a Ken spinoff coming from the Barbie movie. Apparently it's apparently in development because people have been loving Ryan Gosling and the trailers. Of course, people were giving him hate before about like, how can he be Ken? Doesn't make any sense. And he's in the trailer, people start also, they love him. And look at him, this is this fool, he's laughing his ass off. It's hilarious. But apparently it's in early developments, and there's nobody attached besides him so far. Warner Brothers Discovery is producing it again, and they're not saying who's directing anything else. Of course, it's very early. Barbie's not even out yet. So, but they're projecting Barbie to make $80 to $100 million opening weekend, which is big for a movie like this. And it might be a huge win for them opening weekend. So why not give him a spinoff? Now, Barbie's also going against Oppenheimer its opening weekend, so it'll be tough for it maybe. But then again, at Nolan's like 3.5-hour movie and Barbie at like 2 hours, it might lead more people toward Barbie. But living in a Barbie land, Ken's getting his Barbie dream, I guess. I don't know. But what do we think about a Ken spinoff? I'm just kind of like all over the place about this. I like him, but I think it's like too early to be jumping into spinoff territory. If you ask me, again, let the movie come out. It's probably gonna be fantastic. I think it will, but I don't know. It seems early to me to be doing this, but not even sequel yet. We're talking spinoff. Rachel, what do you think? You love this. You're excited about Barbie. You think this is good to do a Ken spinoff?
I think we'll have to see how the Barbie movie ends, like where that character ends up, to see how much a spinoff really is appropriate. I don't believe in doing sequels and spinoffs just for the sake of doing them. So we really have to see if there's really more to the character to explore. Apparently, he has good Kenergy, according to the casting directors and such. So cool if he wants to go out there and Ken it up. He's not really busy right now, so what else is he doing? Let him do it if it makes sense.
Yeah, I like the Kenergy. The Kenergy is great. I don't know. I think it could be awesome. People have been loving him. Sabrina, are you hating on this idea already? Do you think that Rachel's wrong, that they shouldn't do this? Are you just like, hey, leave it be Barbie world?
I wasn't for any of this when I first heard about it. Let's be perfectly clear. So from the trailers that I've seen since then, I think it does look very funny, and I honestly think Ryan Gosling is very, very hilarious in the most recent trailer that I saw. And I think that it's very funny that everybody was throwing shade because he was too old. I already put that up there.
Yes, it did, Lexi.
I think that it's funny that everyone was throwing him shade for being too old, and now they're like, we're doing a Ken spinoff. I don't know. He seems super fun. I think it's going to be a fun movie. I also think it's also hilarious how people are like, is it going to be Barbie or Oppenheimer? I don't really think the same person is going to go see both of those movies. Some of the same people, yes, but I don't think it's targeted at the same audience. Like, I feel like, Oppenheimer is going to have a much more mature crowd and Barbie is going to have a much younger crowd. Generally speaking, there will be a lot of crossover in the middle. But that being said, like, for them to be like, is it going to be Barbie or Oppenheimer? I think it's slightly ridiculous and also hilarious.
I know. It's like the match of the century, Oppenheimer and Barbie. I mean, it's going to be two different crowds. It really is.
It'd be like if you put a Marvel against a DC movie, then people would be like, which one are they going to see? I mean, obviously Marvel, but that's a more like even playing field. You know what I mean? But for you to be like Oppenheimer or fucking I mean, it might as well be like Super Mario Brothers and Glory. You know what I mean? Like, who's gonna see what? I wonder. It just seems. I mean, what? You didn't see Glory? It's a very good movie. I know I'm old. You didn't see Glory either, Rachel? It's a war movie with Denzel Washington and Matthew Broderick. It's a spectacular film.
I probably will see Oppenheimer, not opening weekend, because I just love the idea of Barbie winning opening weekend and really pissing off film bros. So I'll wait a little bit to see Oppenheimer, but I probably will see it in theaters. It's just a time period I'm interested in.
Yeah.
So I'll check it out.
I would see again. So there's like a middle crossover, but like, yeah. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of people who are not going to even see both movies, period, let alone, in the theater. You know what I mean? I just think they're making a lot of hype for no reason.
I think it's just the hype, just because it's hilarious.
Yeah,
the hype is just there because it's funny.
Thank you, Lexi. Fun. Thank you, Lexi. Glory is one of her favorite movies. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I do think it's a funny matchup. The fact that people are like, oh, yeah, it's going to be Barbie versus Oppenheimer. But, that's what happens.
They're calling it like Barbieheimer or Barbenheimer.
Barbenheimer.